Good Monday, this is Dr. Michael Hyland with Hyland Physical Therapy and Wellness. It's Monday, which means it's time for your Motivation Monday Chirp. And this week I'm bringing you a quote from Mark Twain, who stated that courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not the absence of fear. This last week has been a blur. Every one of us in my family was down with the stomach bug at one point or another. And we were struggling just to make it to the weekend. At some point, on some TV show that I now can't remember, a young character posited that you must have to not have any fear to have courage. A wiser character on the show said, actually, the truth is you must be afraid in order to be brave. That's actually a profound truth. Who knew kids' TV could actually be edifying at times? So, yes, one must have fear in order to be brave. One cannot be called brave or courageous unless having faced and conquered something that was scary or fearful. Taking unnecessary risks is not necessarily brave or courageous, but calculated risks that are taken may often result in great fruit. It's okay to be afraid. It sounds cliche, but it's normal. Being afraid doesn't make you weak or a coward, it simply means that you're human. We all have fears to face. But once we do, we're often very glad that we did. Full disclosure, I have fears every day. What happens if that person cancels? Will the rent get paid this month? Did I make a mistake in starting my own practice? Will I be able to support my family for the long term? Will that check come on time? Etc. Fears like this can be paralyzing. Or I might not have ever started my practice at all if I'd focused on all the bad things that could happen. This week, I'm greeting the world with open arms, because the only thing standing in the way of my dreams and beating those fears is me. I hope this message inspires you. I appreciate you as always for listening and subscribing on Chirp. And be sure to look on YouTube for a copy of this podcast in video format later. And I look forward to coming back and recording a new one next week. As always, thanks for listening and be empowered.